If you're an inhabitant of Dhaka, chances are you recognize this logo. In case you don't already, this is the logo of the most successful social enterprise model in the country, aarong, which translates to village fair or mela, and the brand we're discussing today is a chain of Bangladeshi department stores that specialize in Bengali handcrafts and ethnic wear that are crafted by thousands of rural artisans across the country. The village fair provides craftsmen of all trades a marketplace to display and sell the traditional handicrafts. The naming of aarong as such upholds the organization's commitment to promote the indigenous goods of our country, which are part of our rich culture and artistic heritage. Aarong symbolizes fairness in the global village, and so the name aarong is meant to invoke a deeper connection to the brand's rural roots. Aarong is owned by the world's largest non-profit development agency, BRAC, and although Aarong sells a very wide array of products, ranging from dairy products to children's toys, in this video we're going to focus on the lifestyle and fashion aspect, which is what Aarong is famous for. The organization was established in 1978 out of a humble resolve to empower the marginalized rural women of Bangladesh and enable them to realize their full potential, working towards BRAC's mission of poverty alleviation through economic development and human capacity building with a specific focus on women empowerment. Aarong was initiated as a project to ensure poor silk farmers, block printers, and embroiderers in Manikganj were given a platform to receive a fair market price upon the delivery of their products. Having started its journey with providing employment for only a small number of rural women, Aarong rapidly grew to extend its support by working with many other artisans and crafts. Today, Aarong operates over 21 outlets in 9 Bangladeshi metropolitan cities and operates production units in rural and semi-urban areas as a part of its social enterprise model and provides the market linkage to its own retail outlets. The outlets are spread across the major metropolitan areas of the country, such as Dhaka, Chittagong, Khulna, Sylhet, Kumilla, Narayanganj, and even one outlet in London, UK. Throughout Bangladesh and even in international destinations, the name Aarong is synonymous with quality, originality, and uniqueness. Aarong categorizes their products according to tradition and culture of the country. Their unique product designs have brought consumer attention back to crafts and materials indigenous to Bangladesh, and its designers blend the traditional with the contemporary in a way that continues to win consumer appeal. Artisans. Holding steadfast to its original mission, Aarong today supports the lives and livelihoods of nearly 65,000 rural artisans and handicraft producers, 85 of whom are women. More than 40,000 of these women work directly for Aarong in its 13 production centers in Manikganj, Guapara, Jamalpur, Joshore, Kushtia, Pabna, Pallavi, Gurugram, Nilphamari, and 653 sub-centers spread across Bangladesh. In an interview with the Daily Star, Tamara Abed, the senior director of BRAC Enterprises, says that BRAC's journey with the rural women for income generation started with the sericulture and crafts making. These women used to supply products to various outlets in Dhaka, but to BRAC's surprise, we found that the outlets only paid when the products were sold to the customers, which is not a very feasible chain for the poor, as rural women needed the money on a regular basis. This need gap assessment gave rise to the deliberation of Aarong, BRAC's own marketing outlet, where suppliers, the women artisans, were paid upon the delivery of goods and not the eventual sale. Artisans are the heart and soul of Aarong. That is why we exist in the first place. The entire operation is very complex, with numerous obstacles like chaotic roads, fuel price, hike giving the rise to transportation costs, and so on. To make things easier, we could have set up a factory nearby, but that would be breaking the very idea that defines Aarong. 4 decades of success seem to be a very long time, and a meaningful dedication to the artisans only paves the way for stronger values and future success. Now let's talk about the values of Aarong. Aarong values innovation, as it has been an innovator in the creation of opportunities for the poor to lift themselves up and out of poverty. They value creativity in program design and strive to display global leadership in groundbreaking development initiatives. Integrity. Aarong values transparency and accountability in all their professional work with clear policies and procedures while displaying the utmost level of honesty in their financial dealings. They hold these to be the most essential elements of their work ethic. Inclusiveness. Aarong is committed to engaging, supporting, and recognizing the value of all members of society, regardless of race, religion, gender, nationality, ethnicity, age, physical or mental ability, socioeconomic status, and geography. Effectiveness. Aarong values efficiency and excellence in all their work, constantly challenging themselves to perform better, to meet and exceed program targets, and to improve and deepen the impact of their inventions. Aarong Production Center. The Aisha Abed Foundation is an organization that aims to provide avenues for employment and income generation for underprivileged rural women. It is an enclave for women formed to uplift them economically through their work as producers and also socially through their development into entrepreneurs. The foundation provides an appropriate working environment, financial and technical assistance, and training to develop the women's skills in various crafts. The foundation was established to commemorate the memory and work of late Mrs. Aisha Abed, a co-worker and wife of the founder and chairperson of BRAC. The work that is done in the foundation is a testament to her commitment to the issues of education, training, and employment opportunities for disadvantaged women. It was she who in 1976 initiated all the present major activities of the Aisha Abed Foundation in Manikganj. The foundation aims to work with the most underprivileged women in society who are often neglected, exploited, and in need of assistance and support. It plays the role of facilitator. The women are placed in an enabling environment with other women of similar socioeconomic backgrounds. They are trained and then given the opportunity to generate income. One of the major challenges that these women have to face is that they're marginalized and that they, on their own, have no way of becoming a part of the economic system. This is where the foundation steps in, helping them out of their peripheral existence in society and giving them the opportunity to shine. Objectives. Aarong takes a holistic approach in conceptualizing and developing each of its enterprises as they have expanded from program support mechanisms to surplus generating enterprises with financial and social missions. Each enterprise has ensured that it is compliant with the 4 fundamental objectives of the BRAC Aarong enterprise: creating job opportunities, generating surplus for BRAC in order to minimize donor dependency, ensuring long-term support and contribution towards sustainability of BRAC's development interventions such as microfinance, education and skills development, etc. Becoming viable investments in the long run in order to act as a hedge against future liquidity. Brand personality of Aarong. Aarong plays the role of protector and promoter of traditional Bangladeshi products and designs. It houses an extensive design library where remnants of our rich cultural heritage, such as the Nokshikatha art and Jamdani patterns, have been widely researched and archived for present as well as future use. Today, Aarong has become one of the foundations upon which independent cooperative groups and family-based artisans market their craft in an effort to position the nation's handicraft industry on a global platform of appreciation and acknowledgement. Potters, brass workers, jewelers, jute workers, basket weavers, handloom weavers, silk weavers, wood carvers, leather workers, and various artisans with specialized skills from all over the country come to Aarong for marketing and support services. The brand generates a strong emotional connection and loyalty while bringing people together to showcase the best that Bangladesh's highly skilled artisans have to offer. In addition to Aarong's strong brand awareness and presence as the leading fashion house in Bangladesh, a key point of differentiation is the department store level product range and destination location status. The unique positioning of Aarong as a Bangladeshi brand of pride is built on its visionary and pioneering role in preserving, promoting, and popularizing Bangladeshi crafts and the values of innovation, integrity, empathy, and continuous learning that drive the brand to this day. Aarong's personality and color. Consumers not only ascribe personality traits to products and services, but they also tend to associate personality factors with specific colors. For instance, Aarong is associated with orange, which connotes novelty. Black layouts are often used for sophisticated design. This appeals to particularly both genders and by majority of women. Aarong's shopping bag was recognized as a very efficient channel to reach out to the customers intimately. Therefore, a new shopping bag was introduced, incorporating the essence of the new brand image. A vibrant orange bag replaced the old black one. From the inception of aarong, they've been engaged with very thoughtful marketing and advertising to attract customers. Their dedicated marketing team always tries to exhibit aarong as the best brand in Bangladesh. The main responsibility of the marketing team is organizing photo shoots for products as well as for the models. This is very important for aarong, and through this, aarong can communicate with the customer. The photo shoot itself has a process in aarong, and it involves high-level engagement to get the right work. All kinds of communication channels like billboards, websites, social media, electronic marketing are managed by the marketing department of aarong. When we think of aarong, we believe that they're truly the local brand of Bangladesh, and it is the marketing department who are working behind the scenes to make this happen. As a leading brand of Bangladesh, aarong certainly desires its presence in any mass media, which is part of their image differentiation strategy, which is carried out by two different types of photo shoots for aarong's promotion: the commercial photography and thematic photography. Since most of their customers make purchases at aarong's physical location, marketing communication at outlets is highly fruitful. The store display boards were installed with impressions that have been used on billboards and magazines. Since aarong is a fashion brand, placing advertisements on magazines, fashion supplements, etc. were expected to be effective in reaching their target customers. But considering that Facebook and Instagram are also very popular social media platforms, the billboard impressions are also being uploaded on aarong's pages online. E-commerce. The launching of an e-commerce website is aarong's latest initiative to provide greater market access for the marginalized producers in rural areas. To complement brick-and-mortar operations, an e-commerce website has been launched to reach global markets. In an interview, Nawar, managing director of BRAC Enterprises, says that aarong does not believe in setting up outlets abroad, especially because of the changing dynamics and the exorbitant price of retail space. Rather, we're trying to expand our e-commerce site so that aarong is available to global clients, so global consumers will be able to experience the rich cultural craft of Bangladesh through the convenience of purchasing products online. Aarong follows a rather different strategy to grab the market position compared to its strategic group, which is a high price strategy. Aarong prices its products higher than its competition to create a perceived value, causing consumers to wonder why a particular company is able to sell its products for more, or why their fellow consumers are willing to pay more for the same product. In the end, it may lead them to believe that the higher priced product or service is worth more, which is backed up by aarong's dedication to maintaining a high level of quality in their products. Fair trade. The organization has identified 3 basic constraints for the gainful employment of the low-income and marginalized people in the rural areas: lack of working capital, marketing support, and opportunity for skills development. In order to bridge these gaps, aarong provides a wide range of services to its workers and suppliers, such as spot payment on product delivery to encourage efficiency and productivity, reaching out to producers in remote areas to ensure fair value for their efforts, marketing, communication, and information for us. Advances against purchase and orders where necessary, training and education and skills development to raise the product of quality and marketability, quality control to increase producer awareness of the importance of quality. These values reflect fair trade principles which have been developed by the registered fair trade organizations in the international trade. It contributes to sustainable development by offering better trading conditions to and securing the rights of marginalized producers and workers, especially in the South. Environmental factors. Aarong considers environmental factors important due to the increased scarcity of raw materials, pollution targets, doing business in an ethical and sustainable company, carbon footprint targets set by governments. These are just some of the issues marketers are facing within this factor, as more and more customers are demanding that the products they buy are sourced ethically and sustainably. Aarong's strengths include their strong financial foundation, their legal enterprise, their handmade and unique products, their dedicated workforce, their social responsibility, their backward linkage, their position as fair trade leader, their good office environment, and good brand image. Aarong's weaknesses include their decision-making dependence on BRAC, their decentralized production, their lack of automation, and their high production lead times. Aarong's opportunities can be automation, setting up modern factories, e-commerce and m-commerce, new outlets, developing exports, new product lines, growing craft industry, and franchise ventures. Their threats include local and global competitors, economic crises, commitment of the political parties, smuggled goods, westernization and price sensitivity increase in market. Now let's look at the timeline of aarong's growth over the years. In the year 1978, aarong opened its first retail outlet in Dhaka. In the year 1982, it established the Aisha Abid Foundation, a network of production centers aimed at supporting rural artisans. In 1983, aarong opened its first retail outlet in Chittagong. In 1985, aarong opened its first retail outlet in Sylhet. In 1987, it enters into the export market. In 1995, it opens its first retail outlet in Khulna. In the year 1999, aarong participated in its first international fashion show, and following that, in the year 2001, aarong launched its first retail franchise in London. In the year 2003, aarong launched its sub-brand Taga, which is a range of women's western wear and more. In 2008, aarong celebrates its 30th anniversary, and in 2010, it opens its flagship outlet in Dhaka. Aarong celebrated its 40th year anniversary in the year 2018, and in the current year, 2021, aarong is now 44 years old. This video project was made for a fashion marketing course conducted by Moni Jafar Pinky. And it was made by Mashkura Binte Arif, Riana, Rahman, and Nazifa Nawar. It was our first time trying stop motion, and we really hope you like it.